Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have another crazy video as usual. And FaZe Kay has finally came out and made a response video, or sort of an explanation video, about the Save the Kids crypto scam that was exposed around a week ago. And I have been trying to keep you guys in the loop with this entire situation. I made the Banks video where he actually owned up to being the one who fired Kay and suspended the other 3 members, and also just deflected a bunch of other stuff on Twitter, but I already covered all that. But today, guys, we're gonna be taking a look at Kay's video, and I'm gonna go ahead and play the video right now. And Kay did make a bunch of cuts on this video, so during the entire video while it's rolling, I will be jumping in and talking a little bit more in depth on some of the stuff that he says, just for you guys who aren't fully aware of what's going on with this entire situation. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and roll the clip for you guys. Play it.
I know I haven't posted in a while, and there is so much that I want to say about what's happened in the past month, but because of legal reasons, all I'm allowed to say right now is this. Please do not believe what you're hearing online. All of these people making videos think that they know the truth and that they know who's responsible when they just don't.
So right off the bat, what he says is that he can't really say too much because he has a legal team behind him. And we all expected this. I've said it in my previous videos. CoffeeZilla said it in his video. So not too much of a surprise there when he says that he can't really expose too much, because he does have a full team of lawyers behind him, and this is a very serious situation. And then he also says to not believe what people are saying about him online, because they simply do not know the full story, and that is a big part of this. And there is a lot of misinformation going around on YouTube and on Twitter, and it's everybody who's making these videos, which is why I just want to clarify before going any farther into the video, we do not know if he is guilty or innocent, so please don't go sending him hate when we don't know the full side of the story.
So this is the truth, alright? I lost money on Save the Kids token, but what actually upsets me the most is that anybody else was hurt.
And I did just want to pause it right here, guys, because he did just say that he did in fact lose money from this entire situation and did not gain any. But if we go back to the video that we uploaded on the very day of the FaZe statement, we saw in CoffeeZilla's video that he actually broke down how much Kay actually really made off of the Save the Kids rug pull, and then he gave us a rough estimate of what he would have made. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that clip for you guys. Roll it.
Now that we know how these influencers, spent these coins when they sold them, I wanted to count up how much you can make from a rug pull like this, right? That was one of our big questions. So I called up my buddy, Some Ordinary Gamers, to help me calculate how much someone like FaZe Kay stands to make from these crypto promotions. We crunched the numbers by counting how many tokens he sold times the price at that time, and we got a rough estimate of how much you stand to make.
So really rough estimate, when you look at the point of sale around the 6th, when the actual thing was going on, the peak of it, I think each calculation ended up being around 29,000, 30,000 if we're being a little bit more liberal on that. But yeah, it's about what we saw for Save the Kids. Now, of course, when you factor in all the other rug pulls, some of them went as high as like 40, 50, 60,000, right? Depending on the severity of that pull.
So I did just want to show you guys that clip once again after he made that statement, and based off of his wallet transactions, that wasn't the only pull he had done, not only for Save the Kids coins, but other coins as well. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get back into the statement.
So we've uncovered significant evidence which confirms that a dishonest person abused his trust with me to scam everybody. This person gained my trust and the trust of my friends while still encouraging us to be the public faces of his scheme. He then abused that trust to go and alter the code right before launch, resulting in 6-figure profits for him, and then leaving the rest of us to be blamed.
And then FaZe Kay says that someone used his trust and the trust of his friends to alter the code last minute so they could make 6-figure profits. And CoffeeZilla actually brought up this whole code altering in his video, and I'm gonna go ahead and play a short clip from his video so you guys get a little bit of an understanding about what Kay is referring to here.
Additionally, I read about something called the anti-whale anti-bot mechanism. This is essentially a piece of hard code that prevents large holders of a coin from selling out at once. And this piece of marketing was repeated over and over again. Anti-whale measures can't sell more than 0.1% or transfer it in 24 hours. No larger than 20% of a whale's botted wallet can be sold within 24 hours, yes. And the whole idea here is to show people that this project is not going to be a quick rug pull, which in crypto is a term for when a project gets pumped and dumped immediately on arrival and is abandoned by large investors.
And then Kay had claimed that someone had actually used his trust to change the code, and here's CoffeeZilla breaking down that entire situation really quickly. Roll it.
I started to wonder about this, and that's when I got a telegram from someone inside the project who messaged me anonymously. Hey Coffee, I remember something. Lucas, the developer, told us before the launch that the owners asked him to modify the anti-whale system from 24 hours to a minute. So they were 100% planning to dump on everyone. And the real Save the Kids token. I compared their contracts using BSC Scan, and there was a single change in the code. The old code of Save the Kids Test 2 read that you must wait a full 24 hours before you sell again. The new code, which changed at the last minute, changed this anti-whale to 1 minute. You must wait a minute before you sell again. And this is the only change. They changed the token just so they could premeditate this whole thing and almost remove the anti-whale mechanism completely. They turned it from being a code that wouldn't let whales sell off in less than 5 days into a code that lets you sell off in 5 minutes. Again, 5 days, they changed it to 5 minutes right before launch.
So what Kay had claimed in his response video was true. The code was altered and someone did use his trust apparently. But let's go ahead and hop into the rest of the explanation video.
There are lawyers who are dealing with this manipulation and working with authorities to make sure he pays for what he's done, and I want to help as much as I can. And right now, the most powerful thing I have right now is my connection to you guys. You will never know how much I appreciate all of your support, and one way I can pay that forward is by making sure that this con man gets the justice that he deserves.
Now the problem is, guys, we don't know who this quote-unquote con man is or the mastermind is behind the entire situation. There's been rumors going around, or possibly even guesses, that it could possibly be Sam Pepper, and Sam Pepper is a name that has been brought up multiple times throughout this entire situation. And he has also gone as far as privating all of his socials, but anyways, guys, these are all just guesses of who it could be, so don't go around sending hate to these people, because they could literally be innocent.
We're conducting a very thorough, independent, and aggressive investigation to find out exactly what happened and when, and to do that most effectively, I need your help. If you lost any money on Save the Kids token, please tell us your story on this email below so we can share it with our investigators. We want to provide the authorities with all the evidence they need to take the proper action, and with your help, we can hold him accountable and make sure he's never able to do this sort of thing again. Thank you.
And that right there was the end of his explanation video overall. And again, it wasn't too long of an explanation video, but that is because he is only allowed to say or do what his legal team allows him to do, just because it is such an intense situation with this entire Save the Kids token. They are under a lot of fire, but at least he was able to make that 2-minute video for us. And I want to know what you guys think about this entire video and the explanation and just the entire scandal in general. Do you think that FaZe Kay could be innocent or guilty, and why? And also, who do you guys think that the con man is, or the entire mastermind behind this whole Save the Kids situation? Let me know down below in the comment section. But anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. I appreciate all of your guys' continuous support across all my last videos. If any new information comes to light or anyone else makes an explanation video regarding the Save the Kids situation, I will update you guys, so make sure to subscribe to the channel with all notifications on so you don't miss that upload. Also, guys, I would really appreciate it if you use my supporter creator code. It is kngmarc. And also, guys, make sure to go watch CoffeeZilla's video if you want a full in-depth explanation on what truly happened. His video will be linked in the description down below. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for me though. I'm out of here. Peace.